Ahmed, thank you so much for joining us today. Can you introduce yourself, please?
I'm Dr. Ahmed Monir. First, I'm a medical doctor. I'm proud of that. Second, I'm a founder of LGA Group, which is, let's say, for line of business as well. LGA Assistance, Avitan, which is working in longevity, wellness, regenerative medicine, and healthstore.com, the first platform, big platform in the Middle East for medical tourism. And we have some kind of spa and other things. So this is...
Okay, busy, very busy.
Very busy, yeah.
Okay. How did LGA's introduction of advanced savings and fraud detection protocols reshape the standards of Egypt's assistance industry? And what measurable impact has this transformation had on client trust and market efficiency?
For me, always Egypt market was different than any other market, as I raised in Egypt market as well. I've been one of the providers for 10 years before I start to launch LGA as an assistance company. So I always was talking about the mixed apples in Egypt. Egypt is a great country, great reputation, great doctors, but some of the bad apples was always being mixed. That's why fraud detection, it was always for me one of the first priority to reach the optimal saving process or the quality process, not only about money, it's also about quality of treatment, the way of treatment. So fraud mechanism, we build it in the last year very strictly from our deep understanding of Egypt market, starting from calling of patient, wording of patient, matching with medical report, matching with our system where it shows the expected fraud of providers, because as we know every provider by name, so we know where to expect the fraud, where is not. With a cooperation with our clients, we have to fold this triangle to understand if we are going in the right path or no. So the fraud detection mechanism, it goes physical, digital, from every aspect to reach the stage of cost containment. Then after we exclude the fraud expectation, we start to modify also our strategy of cost containment, and so that's why for 2024 we reached really such amazing results with the new trials of digitalization. And by the way, government was also started to be involved in this process, and as I'm a member of Association of Medical Tourism of Egypt, I was the one who started to raise that we have to invest a lot and we have to work a lot in a reputation of medical service in Egypt, and this was receiving by good really actions and reactions from the government, from the minister after my meeting with the ministers, and start to put some rules in the touristic destination where some of the patient receiving some abuse from some little providers, not all of course, again it's a mixed apple, so they start to face a lot of fraud, a lot of abuse, and there is a big steps is going now. LGA is involved, and me personally, not LGA, me personally involved in these steps for controlling such a kind of abuse and fraud. And this is how the fraud detection and cost containment strategy now is going in a different level, and this is a big success we did in last year with our, let's say, big clients in Egypt.
Okay, very interesting,
yeah.
Thank you. In redefining assistance from a traditional service model to a fully integrated solutions approach, what operational or technological innovations enabled LGA to deliver greater value and consistency across diverse client needs?
I can say that, you know, in business in general, I'm enjoying the creation. It's not just about business, it's about creation. For me, I was always say that assistance, it's about creation. It is not just receiving calls, doing a service. It's about creation of solutions. If the client is not involved, together with the customer, together with the TPA, something will be missed. So always what needs from our side, you have to always listen to your clients, what your clients needs. What they need? They need a solution, plan A, plan B, plan C. It's always working like this. They need saving, of course. They need a quality, and they need always to reach the transparency. This is the missed item on the cycle. So all our innovation in the assistance services was running last 2-3 years And that's why we've been nominated in the Product Innovation of the Year, because we really worked so hard in a digital solutions, how to access our client to our system, how to access the provider, how to make this connection between client and the provider through our systems that everyone is seeing, everything is going. Also, we got the trust of the providers, and providers is a very important in this cycle. So the innovation what we create, so HPASS, through the cashless product, through the access of client, the access of providers, our system, I think this is a big product for us, and it makes really changes in our region and showing the transparency which everyone, I think, targeted to reach.
Great, thank you. What have been the key internal and external drivers behind LGA's rapid regional and international growth? And how does the company plan to sustain scalability while maintaining your solution-driven philosophy?
Okay, nice question. The key for me is always about the people. And I'm surrounded with the people. It's not about professionalism, it's not about how high end they are, but it's about passion. So when I choose my people around, I choose the people with a passion, who loves what they do. So I'm surrounded with really great team. My team is now more than 420 people. And believe me, every one person of them having the passion what he's doing. That's why it was always the idea that when you're gonna build a strong infrastructure, and the people with the main in this infrastructure, and infrastructure include a lot of items, not only about people, it's about people, about your digital solution. So we build an IT company, it's about marketing strategy, we build an IT team, we have IT company as well. So all a call center, strong system of call center, tracking system is very important to understand the KPIs and understand where we are going. So it was the idea that I have to invest everything to build a very strong infrastructure, and this happened, let's say 3 years ago, that I built really very strong infrastructure, which is really to expand in a very fast way. And this is what happened last 2-3 years. If you see, we expanded not only in assistance, we expanded in different line of businesses as well. And we start to build one office and second, third. We have a ground team everywhere. So in Saudi Arabia, the recent one. In Iraq, we start to build a big existence in Iraq. In Qatar, and you see how it was working in FIFA World Cup. We've been doing such amazing work in FIFA World Cup. In Egypt, in Dubai, in Turkey, in Istanbul. So this is our way when we build and invest in a people, number one, in an infrastructure, number two, then I can expect the very fast grow and expansion, and at the same time scalability and how to maintain our level in a very high level, in a very same standard, because we are ranking every one person and I'm tracking, every step happening in our business. That's why.
Wow, exciting times.
Thank you.
So how do ITIC and ITIJ contribute to LGA's global credibility and strategic partnerships? And in what ways have they supported the company's expansion into new markets?
It's a big love. That's what I can say. This is a story where I'm informing everyone every day that when I started LGA, I have no big background, I have nothing in my hand, it was only me and Muhammad. And then I met a guy, and this guy, he told me, I will give you just a small advice, just start to meet the people face to face. And if you want to do it very fast, just do it through ITIC. And it was my first ITIC 10 years ago. 2015, yes, exactly 10 years ago in Athens. And when I start to see the people and the high-end professionalism with the people, I start to work on myself so fast. I start to get ideas from everywhere. I start to listen to the people. I start to grow my mind. So this self-investment, I call it, helped me a lot through ITIC. Then, in the last few years, of course, as I care too much about marketing and branding, not only in LGA, by the way, in all my brands, I spend a lot in branding because I believe that my brand, when I raise it up, I have to run to catch it up, not opposite. A lot of people do opposite, but no, I believe that the branding get you higher level, and you have to run so hard and working so hard to reach your level. And this is what ITIJ and ITIC doing for me. That's why always I love to appear in my standard, appear in ITIC in my level. I'm sponsoring something, and that's why after 10 years we become nominated for 2 awards in ITIJ, which is also a big step for me and big responsibility, by the way, because we have to show people every year something much bigger than the last year, which is, I think it's a big challenging, but with my strong people I said about and my infrastructure, I think we're able to do.
Well, thank you so much for your support over the
Thanks
last
so
10
much.
years, and thank you for your insights today.
Thank you. Thanks so much. Appreciate it.